Call me king of clubs when I rock my Stetson. I'm flexing, no question, on the grind, my buckle shine. Better make way for the native Texan.
Hey, how's it going out there, Texans? Most of y'all know who I am. My name is Brandon Burkhart, and I am the president of This Is Texas Freedom Force, a nonprofit organization that has been working our tail end off to protect our Texas history across the state. Come to you with a different message. That message is an individual message from myself to you, that I will be endorsing Mr. Weston Martinez for General Land Office, the Texas General Land Commissioner. And the reason we're doing this is because there's only been one candidate that's in the race that has stood next to This Is Texas Freedom Force in our fight to save the Alamo Cenotaph, in our fight to stop the BLM from attacking the Alamo itself, and many other things. Mr. Weston Martinez here is pro-border, pro-gun, pro-Texas. And that's very, very important to Texans like myself. As those of y'all know, I've made 3 endorsements my entire life. Mr. Weston Martinez is one of those endorsements. We want you to get behind Weston and to help him out. This man is going to do wonderful things for Texas, not only Texans, but veterans here in Texas as well. And so I'm going to let him say a few words here to you so that you guys can hear for yourself.
Thank you, Brandon. It means a lot to me. And you know what? Texans like Brandon, they have sacrificed for our country, and they have sacrificed their future for our future in many ways. And we're very thankful to have the endorsement of people like Brandon across the state of Texas, because we're going to make sure that we make Texas Texas, and that we fight for all the values that make Texas so great. You know, whether we're staring down the leftists at San Antonio that want to do things like honor people, like honor the Mexican soldiers at the Alamo, which is ridiculous, or we're standing against people that have allowed the burial of ashes of people that have been, their ashes have been spread at the Alamo, or whether we're fighting to actually stop human trafficking. I will tell you that as Texas Land Commissioner, we're going to make sure that we make Texas better than we found it, and we're going to make sure that we fight for Texas. Look, and like Brandon said, you know, I am the conservative Republican. You can look at all the national rankings. Go to iVoter Guide. It's one of the most independent national registrations of evaluation of conservatives. Put my name in there. I am the most conservative person that is in this race, and I have the experience to be ready to serve you on day one.
Brandon, and look, we really appreciate the opportunity to work with you guys to continue to save Texas and to move Texas forward. You know, as Texas Land Commissioner, there's nothing general about the General Land Office, and anybody that tries to pretend there is, well, they're just lying. I'm very thankful, like Brandon said, to have already worked on fighting human trafficking, to have already worked on fighting voter fraud. You might have seen the lady that got arrested in Bexar County with voter fraud. Well, I worked with Project Veritas to help get her arrested. And, you know, as Brandon said, I'm pro-life, pro-gun, pro-family, pro-Israel. Most importantly, though, I'm pro-Texas. And I'm going to put Texas first as your Texas Land Commissioner. And I'm going to make you so proud of this office that you're going to be very excited. And some people, they're going to want to move to Texas because of it. And others, well, they're going to want to move out. So, as Land Commissioner, we are absolutely going to maintain and protect our monuments. We've already been fighting to stop the liberals from tearing down the Cenotaph and messing with the Alamo. We're going to continue to do that. I've already had the vast experience to be able to do this job on day one. I've owned my own oil and gas service company. I've owned my own oil and gas operators drilling license company. I've sold mineral rights for other people. I've sold my own mineral rights. I've leased over 300,000 acres of lights across the state of Texas. And I have 5 children in public school. You know, as Land Commissioner, you're actually managing all the investments surrounding the land of Texas to fund the permanent school fund, the permanent university fund, and the Veterans Cemetery and benefits for veterans and the Veterans Land Board. Those are the things that we are responsible for, and we are very excited to be able to serve you, the citizens of Texas, in this great capacity. I wasn't looking for a job. I was just doing my job alongside Brandon, This Is Texas Freedom Force, and other people and other organizations that were working hard to keep the Alamo and the Cenotaph protected. But there's always a lone star in Texas, and this is an organization that was a lone star in that particular fight. And as Land Commissioner, I promise you, we're going to work hard to get the leftists out of Texas. And even today, we just released a concrete bullet point plan on steps we're going to do to protect and defend the Alamo. And one of those things is getting the entire Alamo footprint designated as a as a national cemetery of Texas and stop the indiscriminate spreading of cremated ashes here at the Alamo. I know it sounds like it's something crazy, but there are people that are doing that with good intentions. They're not trying to be bad, but it's just not respectful, and it's just not the Texas way. So thank you for following me on my social media, and thank you for being involved with an organization like this. Keep up the good work, and let's put Texas first.
But God bless you for watching this video, sharing it with your friends, like us on all those things, and come on out and let's keep Texas, Texas. God bless you and thank you.
See, there you guys go. You got it right there. Mr. Weston Martinez for General Land Commissioner. And I'm telling you, for Texas Land Commissioner, excuse me. And I'm telling you guys this right off the bat. This is a individual endorsement that I'm doing for Mr. Weston Martinez. I've known this man for years and years. We've worked on a lot of projects together. And this is the guy that you want in there to replace Bush and to beat out the other candidates. God bless Texas, and let's keep Texas strong.
God bless you.
I rock my cowboy hat, yeah.
That's what's up.
All Jack